Hi soul family, welcome to this week's pick a card reading. So this is going to be what makes you so attractive. There's going to be 3 lovely piles to choose from. I will also have channel messages for each image that you choose. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this reading does resonate with you. I love you, and I'll see you in whatever pile that you choose. Alrighty, hi pile number 1. So you chose the image with the lovely lady laying on the lily. Okay, so let me read your channeled messages. So your channel messages say, you are so gentle, your love feels unconditional. Many people meet you and don't know how to react to having someone like you in their lives. Your love is addictive. Some may try to possess you. Your beauty is natural and ethereal. People can't help but stare when they see you. You dress in a way that makes you stand out. You give off pure energy. You only have nothing but good intentions for others. No motives behind the kind acts that you do for others. So off the bat with me, I'm going to put the laptop here so I can see it still. So off the bat, with me even connecting to your energy, I'm getting this energy where it's like, maybe people could have really tried to possess you in the past. And it really, I just want to say thank you for not changing who you are, because you still remained very loving. You still remain very much divine, connected to unconditional love. You guys are the embodiment of unconditional love. Another thing that makes you super attractive is your mind. A lot of you guys, you're able to have conversations with people and say exactly what they need to hear. If somebody's stuck when they meet you in life, after having one conversation with you, their life really changed. You guys underestimate your impact that you have on people. So that's being emphasized, is that you're not from around here. You give me this outer world feeling, like, oh my, I don't know, like I'm crushing on you. So at the bottom we have the Page of Swords. So it's really just like the way that you're so innovative, the way that you come up with new ideas, you do things differently. You don't follow society's rules, okay? And when you do dress, maybe you dress unconventionally, very out of the box. You're very much, you could have a lot of ear placements as well. Let's see, Earth and Air placements is coming up with the Page of Swords. All right, Spirit, what makes pile number 1 so attractive? 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 Oh. All right, pile number 1. Anything else? What makes pile number 1 so attractive, Spirit? Pile number 1. Okay, so I feel like pile number 1, you went through a spiritual awakening, and people can tell that you're not the same. What makes you so attractive is that the version of you that people once knew no longer exists. So some people could be like, what the hell is going on over there? Maybe you made a big decision recently that really just shocked everyone around you. I'm shocked. So let me show you the cards that we have. So we have the Star card. We have the King of Cups. We have the Devil. And we have the Judgment card. So what makes you so attractive, pile number 1? Baby, you're so calm. Your energy feels like a breath of fresh air. It feels very healing. You have a very healing vibration. A lot of you guys are very empathic. You're very tapped into your emotional world. You're very tapped into the emotional world of other people. So when people are around you, maybe they often tell you their secrets, or they often cry very easily around you, because you just give that nurturing, loving energy. So a lot of people with mommy issues, daddy issues, they get around you and they don't even know why they're crying or why they're sharing all their deepest, darkest secrets. We have the Shadow Self. Another thing that makes you very attractive is that even though you're very empathic, even though you're very loving, you have this side of you that you're not afraid to cut it. You embody unconditional love, but you also have boundaries. Whenever the devil tries to tempt you, whenever people are being used by the devil, you don't engage, you just remove yourself. And I get this energy where a lot of you guys could have, in the past, you've been gave until the brakes fell off, but you've learned that only depletes your energy and you end up losing in the end. So you've learned to give unconditional love, but with boundaries. And I love that for you. That's what makes you very attractive, is that you're just not for the bullshit. People got one time to play with you. And then we have the Judgment card. I get this energy from this is like, you guys, it's clear that there's a higher power working in your life. And that makes you very attractive, because in a world where a lot of people don't really know themselves, or anything can sway them one way or the next, there's so much negativity in the air. And to see that you still hang on to your faith, you still choose to operate in love, that makes you very attractive, because so many things that could have been done to you that should have changed your heart. You didn't let it. You didn't want to be like the people who hurt you, and you just remained in that energy, and that makes you very attractive. Because I'm getting this energy was like when people leave you or you leave them, it's almost like they can't help but reflect on why was I bugging. I'm just getting this energy was like, why was I bugging out? Because they recognize that they just wasn't ready for love. They couldn't hang on to you because they weren't ready, and that could have led to them trying to possess you. I feel like what I'm getting is that you guys are very attractive in terms of the light that you hold and your beauty. So it's not only are you attractive, but you're attractive on the internal. And it makes people feel very uncomfortable because it's like they feel like you must be either you're lying or there's something that you're not telling the world. They can't believe that you're really just a good person. They can't believe that really you're just showing up. You're a genuine person. And it's like even as I'm trying to explain your energy, it's like I'm getting this energy of disbelief. This person is really that genuine. This person really just wanted my best interest at heart. Because when they bug out or they do something crazy and you walk away, you cut them off. Because a lot of you guys have to learn to regulate your nervous system, learn to really just sit with your shadow, learn to not take things personally. So when you take a step back instead of reacting, people have no other choice but to look at themselves. You bring in clarity when you meet somebody that's coming in. Let's see what other cards do I want to grab for you, my sweetie. I feel the need to grab more tarot cards, so let's see. All right, Spirit. What makes pile a number one so attractive? What else makes pile number one so attractive? I'm gonna do what makes you sexually attractive. So I'm gonna put this video to be rated PG, not PG, rated, was it mature audience only or some shit like that? Let's see. What makes pile number one sexually attractive? Bumba. That just flew out. That flew. Let's see. What makes you sexually attractive is that you're not afraid to completely change your life. So this means if somebody's in your energy and they're not acting right, you're not afraid to either get a divorce, cut that friend off, cut family off. You're not afraid of big changes. What would take people 50 years to learn or do, you're just doing it like that. What makes you so attractive is that you embody a version that people want to actually be. For example, they want to be more fearless because they see you just tackling things and not letting things stop you. So it's like I'm just getting this energy of a lot of people could envy you just for the sake of you're not afraid to start over. You're not afraid to listen to your intuition and let go. Okay. And a lot of people, they spend their entire lives learning how to do that. So yes. Let's see. What makes pile number one physically attractive now? What makes pile number one physically attractive? Ooh, baby. So you got this mysterious look to you. You got this dreamy look to you. You got this ethereal look to you. So that's what makes you very physically attractive. Some of you guys have Pisces placements as well. You just give this fairy energy or water goddess. I'm just getting this energy where it's just like, you're not from here. Your beauty reflects that internally and externally. So that's what makes you physically attractive. Let's see. Spiritually attractive. What makes pile number one spiritually attractive? What makes pile number one spiritually attractive? Oh, so we have the Six of Pentacles. You're very giving. Okay, so what makes you spiritually attractive is the fact that you give from a genuine place. You give without any strings attached. You give because I feel like a lot of you guys could have grown up very poor. And now that you are doing better in life, maybe you try to give back as often as you can. And that's what makes you also spiritually attractive. There's not many givers out here, a lot of takers, but the fact that you have that balance, that's what makes you spiritually attractive. Oh, let's get some of my cards. Bomba clots. These were the ones that flipped over. So Spirit saying that this is what other messages that you have. So what makes you attractive? You are untouchable. Spirit don't play about you. Let God handle your karma. Stay focused on your path. So what makes you so attractive, pie number one, is that you are so backed in the spiritual realm. Any energy sent your way, people can't, like, you just can't be attacked. If people send negative energy your way, you alchemize it, or your guides do something about it. A lot of people who do you wrong, their life go downhill. I'm getting this energy where they experience a shit ton of karma until they learn their lesson. And if they don't, then it's really just turned up. So we have third eye chakra. Even though this says blocked on here, I'm getting the energy of your third eye is also what makes you very attractive, is because you guys are able to see things. You guys are able to see into someone's soul and really just know what they need. So that's like, I get this energy where it's like your love feels very much like a divine gift as well. If I didn't show you guys the third eye. We have the 10th house, Capricorn. So some of you guys could be a Capricorn. What makes you very attractive is how ambitious you are, sweetie. A lot of you guys set goals and you reach them. A lot of how you meet people and they have a lot of shit to say about what they want to do in their lives, but they don't actually do it. You guys are not like that. You're the opposite. What makes you so attractive is that you're actually pursuing your goals. You're actually being ambitious. You're actually doing the things that you say you're going to do. Very, very good. What makes you attractive is you surrender. The less, the better. So a lot of you guys could be in this energy of flow. You're not really wondering how to get there. You're just showing up. And that's what makes you very attractive. Fake friends. The funny thing is, before I started your reading, I heard this. Just spirit say fake friends. So it's funny that this came up in your reading. What makes you so attractive is that you don't keep fake people around you. Even if you get a hint of somebody got not good intentions towards you, you're not afraid to cut them off. That's what makes you very attractive. A lot of people keep fake people around them. A lot of people just, they love that saying, keep your enemies, keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. You're not on that type of bullshit. You're just like, listen, I'm here to live a good life. Or if you don't have good intentions around me, I don't want you around me. So you have stopped looking outside of yourself for answers. So what makes you very attractive is that you go within. You run it by your intuition. You listen to your emotions. You're like, you guys, your inner world is very balanced, and that's what makes you very attractive. We have fourth house, inner world being so balanced, and then we have the fourth house, hello, confirmation. So we have family, home, intuition. So a lot of you guys, what makes you very attractive is that you could be very much family oriented. A lot of people don't really have good relationships with their families, and to see that you're showing up and making things work, because I get this energy where you guys are the glue. Maybe you, if there's an argument, you're reminding people of choosing love and that we only get each other. I'm just getting this energy where every time you give a speech, it could be very profound, and maybe it forces your family to really just look at what they're doing. So we have self-love, affirmations, and subliminals. What makes you very attractive, pile number one, is that you love yourself, and it's clear for all to see that you love yourself. Let's see, let's get some more cards for you, sweetie. I'm hearing that one Miley Cyrus song is like, I love that song, when you say you need me. No, I need you more. Oh, I adore you. Baby girl, I feel like your energy feels like a love that comes around once in a lifetime, and people really, like, I just get this energy where people really try to possess you, because it's like, if they can't love you correctly, they want to hold on to you, lower your self-esteem. So a lot of you guys could have dealt with people who try to make you feel like you were not that person, you were just not all that. But the thing is, they thought you were all that. They just didn't want you to know that. Let's see, what makes pile number one so attractive, spirit? So we have 𝐏𝐈𝐂𝐊. So what makes you very attractive is that you are able to really just take a deep breath and take a step back from situations. You're not easily triggered. You're very regulated. Your nervous system is very regulated, and that's very rare to come by. A lot of people be popping off at anything. So we have be your own guide. So what makes you very attractive is that you don't follow. You're not a follower. You guys are leaders, okay? You watch tarot readings because not for the fact that you need guidance. So that's probably why you even clicked on this video. You're just like, oh, this isn't guidance. This is something that I can watch that's entertaining, because I already know. So we have trust in yourself, and it's because you trust yourself. So that's what makes you very attractive, is your trust in yourself. A lot of you guys could make big leaps in life, and it's just a simple fact of you trusting your higher self, trusting the unseen, trusting a higher power over your life. And that's what makes you very attractive, because a lot of people, they have faith, but they also live their life in fear. So we have strong, brave, and bold. So you guys could have that warrior energy. Even though you look delicate, you're not to be fucked with. I love that. So we have embrace change. You easily embrace change, and we were just talking about that. I love the confirmations in your reading. That's what makes you very attractive, pile number one. And those are my messages for you, my darling. I love you. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for watching. If this did resonate, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If this did resonate, comment a heart emoji to let me know that you easily embrace change and this reading was very accurate. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number two. So you chose the second image. So I'm going to also read off the channel message to the right that I wrote for each pile. So it says, you have an energy that feels out of this world. People can't understand what makes you so different. People meet you and automatically their lives feel better. They never want to lose you. Your energy requires people to level up or get lost. You respect yourself. You come off as you don't need a soul. Your beauty is elegant, grown, and expensive. You give off boss bit energy, because I can't really curse on here. You are also secretly a freak. You don't look it, but your energy gives best I ever had. Now, when I wrote you don't give it, it's not that you don't look good. It's that you don't give off that you're a freak. You're a secret freak. You do your makeup in an eye-catching way. You give off magical vibes. And this is my power a lot of witches could pick, is that magical being energy. Master manifester. I'm gonna put this here so I can keep it there. Pile number two. Let's just cleanse this energy for a second. All right, Spirit, let's cleanse the energy for pile number two. What makes them so attractive? That barely did anything, okay? And I feel like that's also significant for your reading, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. What I heard Spirit say from this automatically was that no one, if people who try to come up against you or betray, you saw it coming. A lot of you guys, you're very much You're a seer. A lot of you guys, people can't have one up on you. If they got one up on you, damn, they were good, okay? A lot of you guys, you're very tapped into the spiritual world. So you feel it in your body before someone gets ready to betray you. So a lot of you guys could have recently also, as a confirmation, just maybe you didn't really know why you needed to let go of a specific person, but you trusted your intuition and later it was revealed why, right? That's how freaking spiritual you guys are. And that's what makes you so attractive, because a lot of people can't really understand how she knew that. I was trying so hard to be fake. I was trying so hard to get one up on her. How did she know that I'm not a genuine soul? You know what I mean? You can smell the inauthenticity when someone's pretending to be something that they're not, or if they have ill intentions towards you. So that's very much a superpower that you guys hold. So Spirit, what makes pile number 2 so attractive, Spirit? What makes pile number 2 so attractive? Bombats. What makes pile number 2 so attractive? Babes, you are hella attractive because your energy just be like, your energy feels so strong. This is definitely my witch's pile. You do some type of magic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So we did keep the 7 of Swords from the back of the deck because I feel like this is your shadow energy. You're very much tapped in. You can see the betrayal before it comes. So we have the Ace of Cups that popped out, the Knave of Wands, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles as well as the King of Pentacles. Baby, right. You guys, what makes you so attractive is that as you come around as an offering from the divine for people to be able to free themselves from fear, free themselves from whatever the hell they're experiencing. So you may come in and automatically know how to help someone elevate their life or let go of a limited belief because you're seers. So a lot of you guys could also work as a light worker. This pile that I'm talking to, you could be light workers because you just know what it is someone needs in their life in the moment that they're going through, the season that they're going through. It could be because you also been through a lot from a very young age as well. But what makes you so attractive is that all you do is you offer love. You hold the light. You're not going to jump in to save somebody, but you give them the tools to help themselves. And that's what makes you very attractive. We have the Knave of Wands. What makes you very attractive is you're not afraid to explore different things. So a lot of you guys could also be into polygamy. You could also be bisexual. You could also be very fluid. You're not just subscribe to what they say men and women should be together, or that's it. No, you're freaky. You try different things. You're not afraid to try different things. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Coins. What makes you so attractive is that you're very independent. A lot of you guys got your own money, your own car, your own house. You got it like that. What makes you so attractive is that you don't need a soul, okay? Because you got it like that. You take care of yourself in so many different ways. Every box is checked for you. So when people come into your life, they got to get correct. They got to come correct. They got to be offering more than just money. How people be like, well, you should be with me because I can provide you this kind of lifestyle. You're not interested in that. What makes you very attractive is that those things, they don't make you go crazy. You don't really care. Well, you're not impressed. Somebody could pull up in a new Lamborghini and you're just like, what else do you have? What about your soul? What about your energy? You don't give a shit about the materialistic world. And that's why you also have everything too, because the universe knows you don't tie your worth to it. Let's see. What makes pile number 2? Let's tap into what makes you very sexually attractive. What makes pile number 2 sexually attractive, Spirit? Pile number 2. What makes them sexually attractive? Pile number 2. What makes pile number 2 sexually attractive, Spirit? What makes pile number 2 sexually attractive? What makes pile number 2 sexually attractive? That card wants to come out. What makes pile number 2 sexually attractive, Spirit? Bumbleclot. Jesus Christ. Sorry, your energy is just like, ooh. It's that your cards fly, you know what I mean? What makes you sexually attractive? We have 3 cards that popped out for you, sweetie. So very much that hot energy, you know what I mean? So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. What I'm getting from this is that you're very highly intelligent. People can't manipulate you because you've already mastered your mind. When people try to make you feel a certain way, they can't, because you've already mastered your own emotions. You mastered your mental energy. So that makes you very sexually attractive, your mind. And then we have the Hermit. We have the Ace of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So what I'm getting from this is that what makes you very sexually attractive is you're not afraid to spend time by yourself. You're not afraid to go within. You're not afraid to be by yourself. And when you come off as in that energy of you don't need nobody, it's almost like people, they gravitate towards you like flies because they're just like, oh my God, this person doesn't need me for anything. But it's like, I'm just getting this energy where they wanted to be devoted to you because your energy is just like, well, she don't need me, so what can I do to help out? An energy of, well, people calling you to check in and be like, hey, what do you need today? I can do that for you. Let me do that for you. So people want to help you. That's how your energy makes them feel. And you're also protecting your energy. You protect your energy by any means necessary. Nobody can come in and freak up your vibration. I can't even say it because they can't do it. You guys are very much, you're a level above the rest. Spiritually, baby, people, I feel like you guys have been witches for a while. You're not a baby witch. You guys have not, either you've not, this isn't your first time here on earth, your old soul, or you learn pretty fast. Your spirit team and your spirit guides are probably like, well, a lot of the times you guys are ahead of your schedule. You know, what you're supposed to be doing, you've already mastered that lesson. Somebody maybe came to teach you a lesson in this lifetime and you learned it so fast. Maybe that should have taken you 2 years, but it actually took you 3 months. That's the energy I'm getting. What makes you physically attractive? All right, Spirit, what makes pile number 2 physically attractive? What makes pile number 2 physically attractive? A lot of you guys really could read cards as well, because I feel like the energy is just so jumpy. Your energy is just so powerful. What makes pile number 2 physically attractive, Spirit? What makes pile number 2 physically attractive? What makes pile number 2 physically attractive? What makes pile number 2 physically attractive? What makes you physically attractive? I feel like what makes it, for what I'm getting from the Five of Pentacles, is that you may have your life together. Maybe some of you guys make a lot more money than you lead on. So it's like maybe you dress very humbly or you show up very humbly in the world. So it's like your energy screams humble, but it's like you really do have it like that. You know what I mean? You really do. Maybe you guys are the type of people who say, no, I'm comfortable, but you really do got it like that. So that makes you physically attractive because it's the way that you show up in the world. You're highly spiritual, you got your finances in order, and you also just don't come off as your worth is tied in these things. You know what I mean? You wear what you want to wear. A lot of you guys could just even go to the grocery store in t-shirts because you're just so humble. So let's see. And we have the Two of Cups. What makes you physically attractive is how easy it is for people to connect with you. So it's maybe you guys are, because you're so humble and you go out into the world and you're just chilling, maybe it's easy for people to strike up conversations with you. Your energy feels approachable. That's what I'm getting. So that's what makes you physically attractive. Let's see. Let's grab some of my cards. So on the top we have Mercury. So what could also make you very attractive? Oh, actually guys, I just forgot to ask what makes you spiritually attractive. Let's go back to the tarot cards real quick. What makes pile number 2 spiritually attractive? Those two. Ooh. So you guys could also have messages in pile number 1 as well. So we have the Tower card. What makes you spiritually attractive is that you're not afraid to burn shit down. Okay, you're not afraid to disrupt the peace. You're not afraid to shake things up. So for example, if you step into a room and you go to a job and the boss is just treating people like shit, you're gonna bring awareness to that. I feel like a lot of you guys, you come here to disrupt foundations, to make change, because you're not going to settle for the crap what people are feeding you. So if you're in a reality where it's just like, this is bullshit, you're going to call it bullshit. You may not be swallowed easily because of how you're able to communicate. So that does tie back into Mercury. So that could also be why I picked up these cards first. The way that you communicate, the way that you speak on truth, that makes you very spiritually attractive. So you are evolving. So you're not afraid to evolve. That makes you very spiritually attractive as well. Let's open. Some of you guys could also like Twilight. So maybe it's the nostalgic things that you're into. I just get this energy where it's like you guys are very relatable people and you're easily like it's easy to approach you. You just have that loving energy. I feel like you're open to striking up conversations with strangers as well. Let's see. Let's put this. Someone will make you laugh today. So what makes you attractive is that you guys, you make people laugh. I feel like this is a type of laugh where it's like, you're very quick-witted. So maybe people don't expect you to say certain things and it's like, it comes off as also authentic. So I get this energy where it's just like, you're very funny. You make people think about a joke you said 4 years ago, 3 years ago, because you're just that funny, okay? And we have bills on auto pay. What makes you attractive, baby, is because you got it like that. Boss energy. We have bills on auto pay, and then we have Capricorn. What makes you very attractive is your confidence. Okay, a lot of you guys, I also heard that some of you guys are just like, well, my finances aren't in order yet. Well, I get this energy where it's like, babes, you didn't come here to be broke. So even if you don't have your finances fully in order, trust and believe that this is the life that's waiting for you. Spend time with family and friends. So what makes you very attractive is that you spend time with those people that mean the most to you as well. You are now in creator mode. What makes you very attractive is that you guys are master manifestors in this lifetime. Whatever you put your mind to, you're able to create that life for yourself. A lot of you guys could also have your own business. And maybe some people thought it was going to be super hard for you to do this, but you really just proved them wrong, to be honest with you. Since you guys are my witches, I'm going to grab messages from the Green Witches Oracle deck and see what messages lie in there. What makes you attractive? We have Mint at the bottom. Persistence and abundance. So what makes you very attractive is that you pursue your dreams fearlessly. And even if bumps come up in the road, you are still going to keep going. You guys have this fearless energy, this warrior energy. What makes pile number 2 so attractive? We have Autumn, bounty and balance. You guys have a very balanced energy, and what I get from fall is very much cozy, introverted. So that can make you very attractive to other people. It's just how you like, you can just keep to yourself. You know what I mean? You are not afraid to have conversations with other people, but you're not going to be pushing your energy onto anyone else. You like your alone time. You got a lot of you guys could also like to read, hearing crocheting as well. You just like to do a lot of things solo. So you may like to also draw yourself baths, just like things that really are very intimate for yourself. That's what makes you attractive as well. So those are my messages for you, pile number 2. If this did resonate, comment a pumpkin emoji to let me know that this message did resonate with you. And don't forget to comment and subscribe if it did and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if it did resonate with you. I love you, and I'll see you in my next pick a card reading. Alrighty, hi pile number 3. So you chose this lovely image, and off the bat I heard from your energy this song that came through is like, I am woman, I am sexy, I'm divine. And I definitely feel like you guys give off dark feminine energy, but in the most healthiest way. I feel like I'm gonna read the channel message that I have written for everybody, so I'm gonna read yours. So we have dark feminine energy. Your energy will make me do anything you say. You are the kind of person that people regret losing. Your energy is addictive. You are both sexy internally and externally. I'm sad. I'm on my knees. Your beauty commands a room. So this is the type of pile which I feel like I'm gonna try my hardest not to blush too much, because I feel like your energy gives me this, wow, you are a woman. You are that person. You're the person that it's like they write about in fantasy novels. That is your energy, sweetie. That's what makes you so attractive, is that you're everybody's fantasy. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom. So a lot of people could try to hold on to you, possess you, just for the sake of they know your value. So that's another thing. Let's see. All right, Spirit, how is pile number 3? What makes them so attractive? Pile number 3. Go to Chanel. Go to Chanel. You say you love me, then go to Chanel. A lot of you guys, people could want to buy you expensive things or buy you really nice things just for the sake of you look like I just get the energy where they're just like, you look like the type of person that deserves good things. You look like the type of person that deserves luxury. So they want to devote themselves to you. So a lot of you guys could meet people with, I want to say that you guys have a devotion kink or something like that. A praise kink. That's coming through. So I'm just going to say that. Let's see. Spirit. So what makes pile number 3 so attractive? What makes pile number 3 so attractive, Spirit? What makes pile number 3 so attractive? Anything else? What makes pile number 3 so attractive? I heard that is all. All right, so we have the 7 of Wands that popped out, sweetie. The 8 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Swords. And then we have the Moon card. So off the bat, what I'm hearing, what makes you so attractive, pile number 3, is you protect yourself. You protect your energy. You protect your physical, spiritual body. A lot of you guys, you may give off that lust energy. You may give off that seductive energy, but you're also very protective with who you let inside of you. That came out, so I'm just gonna say that. Who you let into your vessel or around you, because you're very aware of how your sexual energy can be used to manifest. I feel like you guys are very much, you may also manifest using the big O. That's what's coming through. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. I get this energy where you guys, you mix a lot of herbs to either enhance your beauty or really just help you manifest a lot. A lot of you guys, you could also be witches as well. So pile number 2 could resonate. I'm getting this energy where it's just like, you do a lot of beauty rituals on yourself, and you've done so many now where it's just like people can't help but stare at you when they see you, because just like, oh my god, you're just so enticing. That's what makes you very attractive. It's just your ability to just take your life into your own hands and cook up whatever you need. For example, if you're feeling stuck, you're gonna go into the kitchen and mix some things up and just release that. And then I also seen the 7 of Swords. What I heard from this energy is that when people try to play with your energy or they try to come up against you, you use them to manifest. You use them to ultimately bring more energy into your own life. It's like you're very spiritually advanced, and people who try to come up against you, they really just don't like how beautiful you are, how attractive you are, how alluring you are, because I just get this energy where you're everybody's type. And some people just get easily jealous over that, and they may try to spread rumors or devalue you, but it never works because it's always used for your betterment. You always use it to elevate. And the Moon card is like, you're so mysterious. It's like people, they don't understand if they should fear you, want to be with you. Don't know if they want to be you, date you, or they just don't understand it because you're so mysterious. It's almost like you just give off fantasy vibes. This is my fantasy. If this person gave me a chance, oh my god, I'm hearing that one audio that used to be on TikTok was, give me a chance. A lot of people wish that you'd give them a chance. That's coming off. Let's see. Let's get some more messages, sweetie. What makes pile number 3 sexually attractive? What makes pile number 3 sexually attractive, Spirit? And here you have a lot of spiritual gifts, so Spirit wants me to use this deck. Let me put this to the side over there to ask that other question afterwards. But what makes you sexually attractive? What makes pile number 3, I almost said 2, sexually attractive? What makes pile number 3 sexually? What makes pile number 3? What makes pile number 3 sexually attractive? What makes pile number 3 sexually attractive? So we have the Two of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups. What makes you sexually attractive is your emotional world. Okay, so it's the way that you are able to, I get when you communicate your feelings to someone, you are very raw, you're very authentic, and people can't help but want more of it. It's so addicting. Because you're everybody's fantasy, I feel like you know exactly what to say, and whenever you're attracted to someone or whenever you're attracted to someone, you know what their fantasy is, and it's almost like you naturally embody it. You just give knight in shining armor. Having a conversation with you can make people feel like, wow, beauty does exist in this world. I know I've been talking a lot about your sexual attributes and how you make people feel sexually, but it's not just that. I think because you're a fantasy, it's almost like you're not just sexually attractive, you're also spiritually, physically attractive. You have that depth to you, and people don't expect you to because of your appearance. So maybe some of you guys are so drop dead gorgeous, drop dead beautiful, that people just expect you to be as deep as a kiddie pool. And then when you start to speak and share your emotions, your viewpoints on things, they can't help but be like, wow, you know what I mean? My heart is racing. Wow, you're just so deep, you know what I mean? People want to be with you forever. And a lot of you guys, it's the energy where it's like, maybe some of you guys don't even mean to have that impression on people, but it happens every time. And you can tell when someone's starting to be attracted to you in that way, and maybe you start to pull back your energy because you're like, oh, I forget, my energy is kind of powerful, so I gotta like chill out a little bit. Man, you woo people. Your energy gets them really just like, wow. They start to pray to God for you. Some people can really be praying to God to let them have a chance with you. That's the energy I'm getting. Let's see. All right, so what makes you spiritually attractive? Let's tap into the spiritual gifts deck. What makes you spiritually attractive? What makes pile number 3 spiritually attractive, Spirit? What makes pile number 3 spiritually attractive? Babes, those eyes, your eyes. I looked over and I saw the eyes on the image. Your eyes, you know how they say your eyes are the portal to the soul? And because your soul is so deep, when people look into your eyes, they can see the possibility of what life could be like with you. Hello. Wow. What makes pile number 3 spiritually attractive? I almost forgot what I was doing here for a second. So you can make people really just forget what's going on. What makes pile number 3 spiritually attractive? So we have spiritual house cleaner. You're being called to explore spiritual cleansing and bringing positive energy to space by removing negativity through various methods. So what makes you very attractive spiritually is that you keep your space very energetically balanced. There's no clutter. You keep your space very clean. What makes you very attractive is that you cleanse your energy. You cleanse your home. You take care of your home the way that you take care of yourself. So that makes you very attractive to others. Holistic skincare specialist. So you're being called to explore healing the mind, body, and soul through care and treatment of the skin. So what makes you very spiritually attractive? It's also bringing back to the Eight of Pentacles and how you use spiritual remedies to enhance your beauty, to take care of yourself. Because you are doing this also from internal and external, because I get this energy where you guys make natural face masks. You drink tea that enhances your body, it heals your body from the inside out. You guys don't just focus on the mind, you focus on mind, body, and soul. And because of this deep alignment, it makes you very attractive to others. And I saw 1111 up there. I feel like you guys realize that taking care of yourself was the key to manifestation, the key to jumping timelines, and you're an inspiration to other people. So they feel very, wow, I wish I could take care of myself. This person does. And we have scrying. You're being called to explore looking into a reflective surface to tune into the message of the spirits and the universe. What makes you very spiritually attractive is that you reflect back to others exactly what they need to see in that moment. Sorry, pile number 3, it cut off, but we were talking about scrying, okay? So people can tell that you have a connection to other world beings, and that makes you very attractive because it's just like, you're not afraid to challenge what is seen in the physical. Like, you don't just believe in what you see, like, with your actual eyes. Like, you guys, your third eye is very much open, and that makes you very attractive. Let's see. Let's get some messages from this deck to see what else makes you so attractive. You know what? Actually, I'm going to put this down for a second. I'm going to grab cards from this deck to see. What makes you physically attractive? Okay. What makes pal number 3 physically attractive? What makes pal number 3 physically? What makes pal number 3? I feel like people can't really tell if you trust them or not. And the thing is, you remain open. You allow them to show you who they are. You don't really place like expectations or like you don't place like definitions or infinite things on people. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like you don't judge someone, you allow them to really show you who they are, like without you saying, "Oh, you know, this person's going to treat me amazing." Like you lower your expectations and you allow people to show up how they actually want to show up. But I also get that what makes you very attractive is your hair. A lot of you guys could have very long, luscious, thick, beautiful hair. That makes you physically attractive. Um I'm very much like called to the nose of this like I don't even know if this is a bear, to be honest with you, but like what makes you physically attractive is your nose. You could have like a really cute button nose. And you're like I just get like your face has very much like symmetrical like you have a very symmetrical face. So listen, like when God was cooking you up, he ate down, okay? Let's see. Let's get some. Pile number 3, my storage is acting up. Oh, frustrating, okay? I really don't know where it cut off, so I'm just gonna start again. So we have your heart always knows the way, simply trust it. So what makes you very attractive is your heart, okay? The way that you're able to just trust yourself, like without having to see anything in the physical as proof. Like you trust your inner world, okay? Let's see, anything else? Storms may bring passion, but not peace. Ooh, okay. I feel like what makes you very attractive is that people could expect for you to come into their lives and like really disrupt it. Based off of your energy, you give like dark feminine energy. So it's like maybe they think you're gonna come in and like stir up drama, but you're actually very well balanced. It's just the aesthetic that you choose to have. Like you guys dressed in like darker clothing, like, you know, like more seductive makeup. And I feel like it's just people expect you to really come into their lives and like wreak havoc, but you're not like that, okay? So I feel like you guys, your looks are very deceiving. Like your energy gives off like one thing, but you're actually like another way, okay? Let's close off with some messages from my oracle deck and then we'll end the reading. All right, Spirit, what makes pal number 3 so attractive? What makes pal number 3 so attractive? What makes pal number 3 so attractive? We have pull another card from your tarot deck. Okay. All right. Let's see. What makes pile a number 3 so attractive? What makes pile number 3 so attractive, Spirit? What makes pile number 3 so attractive? What makes pile number 3 so attractive? Ooh. What makes you so attractive is your ability to trust in the unknown, your ability to start over. It's just that what makes you very attractive is that your inner world is completely different than what you portray outside. So some of you guys could dress in very like dark feminine energy clothing, but your inner world is so bubbly. It's almost like maybe you wear goth clothes, but you love to like watch Disney movies or like you love to listen to like pop. It's like you're just very much you're unpredictable. People can't really figure you out. That's what makes you very attractive, okay? So those are my messages for you, my darling. If this did resonate, comment a horse emoji to let me know that this message did resonate with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this message resonated. I love you, and I'll see you in my next pick a card reading.